Hey, Michael with XForcePC. We want to talk about Foreflight and connecting Foreflight to your flight simulator. If you don't know what Foreflight is and applications like Foreflight, then you fly in a real plane, you really should check it out because it's a very important tool to have with you. It can really save your butt if you get into a jam. It's got a moving map, all kinds of features. This isn't a review about Foreflight, so I'm not going to go into all that. What we want to talk about is how to connect it to X-Plane 11. And that allows you to practice using the app on the ground without burning fuel. And that way when you get into the plane, you know, you're just using it and it's no problem. First thing we want to do is on the iPad, we want to go to Settings and then Wi-Fi. Make sure we're connected to the same network as the computer. The computer does not have to be wireless. It could be plugged into the router with a cable. But these two devices do need to be on the same home network. I see that we are connected to the X-Force network. And right here, there's a little eye with a circle around it for information. And we can look at our IP address. It's 192.168.1.21. And you simply want to make note of that IP address. That's how X-Plane can talk to the iPad, is through that IP address. So next I'll go over and open up Foreflight, and we're just sitting here, you know, on the map. And I'm going to go over to X-Plane now, go to Settings, and then Network. And over here where it says iPhone and iPad, I'm going to hit the plus, and I'm going to check the box next to Transmit to a single copy of Foreflight. And right here in this IP address box is where I type in the IP address. Now you'll see I've already typed it in because I tested this before this video. But you type in your IP. Yours will be different than this. Mine happens to be 192.168.1.21. And so we're done here. So I just hit done. But we have to do something in the Foreflight app. So in the Foreflight app, you go to More and Devices. And if you are successful in achieving communication, you'll see this box here. Otherwise, this side part will be just blank if you're having problems. I just hit that and choose Enable. And now I've enabled my connection to X-Plane. Go back to the map, and we should be talking. So let's zoom in on our plane here. We're just in a Cessna 172. Unpause the sim. Whoa. And you can see the little plane moving around there, twisting and turning as I bank the wings and mess around. So we are now talking to Foreflight through X-Plane. And so again, this is a great way to practice. If for some reason you can't manage to establish communication, number one, make sure you're on the same network. Number two, obviously make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi on the iPad. Number three, do keep in mind the iPad's not talking directly to the computer through some sort of Bluetooth. They're using the network. So they're going through your router to get to each other. The other thing, I think I mentioned this already, but if I didn't, make sure your firewall is not blocking it. You blocking X-Plane. So in the computer, you may need to set up a firewall rule that allows all communication from X-Plane to go in and out over the network. Besides that, it should be pretty foolproof to get Foreflight connected.